Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, whatever it is that you're doing. I hope you're having a good one. You know, good win. Today's video, we are actually going to be, or I'm actually going to be trying out some Korean beauty. I know, it's totally new. I'm actually really excited to show you some of the products that I got, and I don't know, we'll see, we shall see how I feel about them because they took a minute to get here. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, what's up? I'm Nana. I'm so glad to see you here. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like if you enjoy the video. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I purchased a couple of products from the app YESSTYLE. I'm gonna show you guys real quick which one it is that I'm talking about if you have not heard about it. I've been wanting to try out some products from like Korea because I hear that Korean beauty like products are super nice and like more on the natural kind of side of things. So because of everything that's been going on, I've been going more natural. Like already I was kind of like in that range of things, but nowadays I'm just like, you know, as natural as I can be. It's the best thing that I can do. So I'm just gonna show you guys basically the website where I got it from and all the order details and everything. Here you guys can see kind of like what I got. It did take a minute to get here. I'm not gonna lie, it took like probably like almost a month and a half, almost 2 months. Now I don't know if that's because of everything with the COVID and everything, or if just in general. Usually when you order things from like China or like outside, like really outside, it does take a little bit longer. So yeah, it did take a little bit, but I'm glad to have them here. I actually ordered like some makeup items and some accessories. I feel like I'm the type of person that I don't really spend money on accessories, to be honest. Like for example, I got this little choker star necklace. These earrings, I got them on there as well, and I've been loving these. Like I've been literally wearing them like almost every single day. I got a couple of rings. I have more there that I'm not wearing, but I'm just wearing these. They're like gold rings, and they came in like a little pack. Here you guys can see them. What else did I get? I got a couple necklaces. I got one that is like a snake. Hold on, I do want to show you guys these because they're like super cute. So I got one that has like a butterfly on it, and I actually got like matching kind of earrings to this as well. Oh my god, can I tangle it? So this is just like a gold necklace, but it has the gold butterfly on it, and it's just really pretty, and it's kind of like a dainty kind of like necklace. And then I got this other one which just has like a snake on it. You guys can see it, and they were pretty affordable. Like I feel like accessories are already pretty affordable like on the regular, but on here they were pretty affordable. I also got, what else? Oh yeah, so I got the matching earrings, the butterfly ones. They're right here. They're somewhere in there, so I don't want to go there. But I got some hoop earrings, like small hoop earrings, apart from these ones. And I also got some blue light blocking metal glasses. Yeah, these are the glasses. I actually got them because I had been getting like a lot of like headaches, and I felt like it was during the time where I was like at home and I was spending a lot of time on my phone. Like I already kind of spent a lot of time on my phone because of work, but I think because of quarantine I was literally just like spending like hella time on my phone. So I wanted to get something, but I mean, again, like I said, it took a fucking long time to get here, so I'm just kind of getting used to them. I don't wear glasses, like my vision is fine, but you know, if I want to look smarter sometimes. Anyways, let's get into the makeup because that's pretty much, you know, what you're probably here for. I didn't get like too many products, but I did get, you know, kind of like a range of different things. So like I got this concealer, and I've already been using some of these products, or I want to say all of them I've been already using, because when I got them, I took them out of the package, and I think the next day I literally tried them out. I know, I'm sorry, but I kind of wanted to do a video already kind of like telling you guys how I feel about them and if they're not worth it or if they are. So I'm gonna show you guys. I got the concealer. This is all in Korean. I don't even have, like, it's just called the Cover Perfection Tip Concealer in the shade 1.5. It does have an SPF of 28 and everything else is in Korean, so yeah, it's very tiny. That's one of the things that I kind of noticed right away. I was like, I thought it was gonna be bigger, but I mean, the times that I've used it lately, I don't need much. Like literally I just take it out and I just apply a little dot and that's it. It's very full coverage, and it's a very nice formula. It literally lasts all day. This is what I've been wearing, and it's been super hot here in Toronto, like super hot. So I've been wearing this. I kind of like just set it and it's been on my face all day long. So I've been really impressed with this one. I've been loving it. I feel like it's gonna be one of my favorites. The only thing is the shade is a little bit too light, so I do have to mix it in with another concealer that's a little bit more like my skin tone, also because right now, you know, I've been out in the sun and whatever, so I'm a little bit darker than usual. So this is a little bit light, but regardless, like I've been using it every single day and it's so good. But yeah, I guess we can move on to the next. I got these I got this ink lasting cover liquid foundation with an SPF of 30. This is what it looks like, the little bottle. If you could focus, that would be amazing. Thanks. Oh, there you go. So yeah, this is like a liquid foundation in the shade beige. She says right there. I got this as well because I feel like a lot of, you know, Korean girls and Korean beauty girls, like their skin just looks so nice but like natural. So I wanted to try something out from them and see how I feel about them. I got this, again, it's a little bit light, so I do have to mix it in with like a darker foundation, but regardless, the formula is really nice. It does like last for a very long time and it does have a really nice coverage. I would say it has like a medium to full coverage, and it just looks nice on your skin. It kind of like melts with your skin, so I've been really liking that. And I got a bronzing stick. This is the multi-stick shading. That's what it looks like. They did have a few shades. I think that's the only thing with Korean beauties, they don't have a lot of range of shades, so that's the only kind of like complaint that I would have. But other than that's why those products are pretty light for me, because I couldn't really find my shade, and online it's kind of difficult, you know, girlfriend. But like this, I just got in the shade bronzer 001, and yeah, I've been really liking it. The formula is really nice. It does come with quite a bit of product, so yeah, been really liking this as well. And I actually got, I guess you can say, oh my god, I just shaved off the fucking fuck me. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. I'm just, you know, I'm kind of showing you what I got and then I'm gonna apply it on the face. So then I got this cream blush. Now if you've seen my recent video, I got a cream blush from Freck Beauty, which I've been in love with, and I've been actually loving it, like loving it. I've been wearing it every single day and it lasts forever on your skin. So I wanted to try another one just to kind of see, you know, different formulas and whatnot. And this one, first of all, I love the packaging. It's like super cute. It's kind of like a nail polish kind of packaging. It even has kind of like a brush. But the formula with this is completely different to the Freck Beauty. This one is kind of like, it almost feels kind of like a jelly. Like the Freck Beauty is definitely like a creamy moussey kind of, you know, formula. This one is definitely more of like a jelly, and it's not as pigmented. So like if you want something that's very natural, this one is, you know, it's a very nice option. I would definitely recommend it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean on the back of my hand so you guys can see it. But yeah, like the formula is more of like a jelly, and even when you go in to like blend it in, I usually just tap my blushes because that's just who I am. But it gives you like a very nice natural creamy kind of blush at first, but then it does kind of dry down. So this one is also very long wearing. I thought it wasn't going to be long wearing at all when I first, you know, touched the formula, I was like, oh, this is not gonna last on my skin at all. But surprisingly, it's actually very long wearing, so I've been really enjoying that as well. More for like, you know, like I said, more of a peachy kind of natural look to your skin. I've been going for that one. But yeah, so really nice, kind of like blush. And then I got this brow pencil by Etude House. This is the drawing eyebrow, and it comes with, you know, the little spoolie on one side and then the pencil on the other side. It's a very nice formula because it's not super creamy, and it gives you a very nice kind of like looking natural brow. For me, I don't usually, you know, fill in my brows too much, but I wanted to get something to fill in any areas, like especially right here, just to give my eyebrow a little more definition. This has been definitely, you know, my go-to. And then for last thing that I bought, I got this meme. This is like, I thought this was a super cool kind of like innovative kind of idea, because you have different shades. So like this is one shade, and then you roll it out, you can change it, you can put it at the bottom, and you have another shade. Same thing, you just roll it down if you want a different shade, and you have another shade, and then, you know, you have your other shade right here. I thought this was a super cool idea, because I don't like to be fussing about my lips. You guys know that if you guys have been watching me for a while. I don't really fuss about my lips. I don't care. But I thought this was very convenient, because if I just, you know, whatever mood I'm feeling, I can just pop this in my purse and then stick it out and like whatever, right? But I don't have to be fussing about like, oh, which one should I bring? Like, no, I have it all, because you basically have everything you need, right? This one is in the shade Coral on my lips, so it's more like a corally vibe. They did have another one which was more like kind of cool toned, and then another one that was like very nudie, I think, from what I remember. But this is one that I went to and I really been enjoying. It's like a matte formula, and it lasts forever on your lips, and it's very pigmented. Like, you don't need a lot. I feel like this is gonna last me a very long time, especially because I don't, you know, I don't go ham on lip products. So yeah, but anyways, I think we should just get started, because I feel like I've been blabbing forever. I'm gonna use the foundation, but I'm gonna have to mix it in with a little bit of a darker kind of foundation kind of thing. So I'm gonna use the Shiseido Perfect Refining Foundation. I have this one in very deep ivory, so it's a very deep shade. I used to use this like back in the day, or even sometimes like when I feel like it, for like a bronzer kind of vibe, but I haven't used it like that for a minute. So I just put about a dot there, and then I'm gonna use like 3 droplets of this. You don't need a lot, especially if you're going for more of a natural kind of look, which is usually what I've been doing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix the two with my finger, because the first time that I applied this just on its own, it was super light. Like, I literally look like a ghost, especially right now. So I definitely have to mix it in with this, or I cannot wear it on its own. But yeah, that's the only, I guess, like kind of complaint that I would have about these kind of products from Korea is that they don't have a lot of shade range. So most of their shades are very light, you know, for kind of like those skin tones. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this to kind of even out the skin tone. And I'm just using a big kind of like buffing brush. I'm just gonna show you guys kind of how it looks, but I would say this is more for like, you know, those of you who have normal kind of skin, because sometimes I notice that when I wear this, I do get a little bit oilier. Even if you have dry skin, I feel like this would be really nice for you, because it does have kind of like a nice glowy finish to it, and it just looks natural on the skin. Like, it looks very natural, and it just looks like it's literally your skin. It's just perfect. So I've been really enjoying it. But for right now, like the summery hot days that have been happening, I feel like I really have to set it, like especially the areas where I get oily at. I have to set them very well, or I get really oily. But like overall, I really like how it looks on the skin. It just looks natural, and radiant. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I'm gonna tell you guys kind of like the prices of everything as I go, because I didn't mention any of that. I also got a setting powder, but they messaged me, it's right here, this one. They messaged me and they said that they didn't have it in stock, so they actually refunded me back for that one. But yeah, I was pretty upset because I definitely wanted to get like a setting powder, right? I'm looking at the foundation right now and it looks like it's out of stock, which sucks, and I cannot see the price of it. I'll find them online and I'll pop it somewhere here. But yeah, it wasn't too expensive. I feel like they have a good amount of products in their website, but you definitely have to keep looking and just kind of reading reviews, because I feel like a lot of them are pretty much like, you know, a hit or miss. But that's something pretty much all the time for like online makeup shopping, right? So it's nothing new. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. I'm just gonna show you guys literally that I apply one dot here, one dot here, one dot here, and another dot here. But so you guys can see, this is like hella light. It's a very I don't want to say liquidy, because I feel like saying liquidy, it's kind of like not the right word. It's a very light formula, but it's like super high coverage that you just need a tiny amount of it. I applied a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the 25 medium, just to, you know, give it a little bit of a darker shade, because that's definitely a little bit too light for me. But I've been using a small brush like this one, and I just go in and start kind of patting that concealer in that area, just lifting it up. And this is literally the concealer that I've been using for like the past like week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and I've been loving it. It's, again, like I said, it's a very high coverage concealer. Like you guys can see, it instantly lifts my eye, especially because of the shade. But underneath of the eyes, it's like a nice hydrating formula. So if you have very dry under eyes, which I wouldn't say that I do, but if you do have, I feel like this concealer would be very nice for you, because it does have a very nice high coverage, but it's not drying underneath the eyes. So it's a great concealer. So there, as you guys can see, that just helps to conceal underneath the eyes, really highlight them, and just brighten underneath there. But other than that, like, my face is looking very natural. Like, I don't look, you know, super caked up. This foundation feels super lightweight on the skin, so it doesn't feel heavy or anything like that by any means. So yeah, let's go in with a little bit of the bronzer. Like I said, I shaved off the top, so now it's like messy. Seriously, what's new? I feel like I'm always making a mess on my makeup all the time. But I'm just gonna kind of put it up. I feel like this is super similar to the Hoola Benefit little stick that they came out with like probably like a year ago or so. The shade is very similar. I just usually, you know, take my brush and kind of dab into it a little bit, and then I apply it on the skin. But it's a very natural bronzing stick. I feel like it's not oily or anything like that. I feel like that's the main thing with these products by Korea, is that they're not oily, or at least the ones that I got. I feel like a lot of the, you know, kind of like sticks or anything that like that I get, that I have gotten before, the problem is that they're like super oily, greasy, and they just don't last on the skin, and they don't look good on the skin after like a couple of hours. So this one I've been really loving. I haven't been using it every single day, but the times that I have used it, it does last a very good amount of time on the skin, and it just looks natural, you know, like everything kind of fits together. It looks very nice, dewy, natural, and I feel like that's kind of the vibe for summer, you know, like you don't want to apply super heavy products. So let's try out the blush now. Like I said, this is definitely something I feel like I like this product, but it's definitely more for when I'm not applying a lot of makeup on my face. It's more for those natural kind of days where I'm literally not wearing anything on my face, because it's not super pigmented and the formula is very like, it's kind of watery in a way. So I'm gonna apply it on here, but it's a very, yeah, it's a very natural kind of formula. I feel like this is kind of like the, what was that one called, the Benetint kind of formula by Benefit as well. I feel like it's very similar to that. Like you guys can see, it definitely gave me some color, but it's not like super pigmented. If you want something a little bit more pigmented, I would recommend the Freck Beauty one, the Cheek Slime cream blush, because this one is definitely like more on like the watery kind of formula. And also another thing is, I feel like because it's a very watery kind of formula, it works on top of foundation, but it's better just on top of your skin. Like it works better just on top of your skin. So yeah, but I've been wearing both of them just depending on the mood, because I feel like this one has more of like a peachy coral kind of shade to it, and the Cheek Slime is definitely more, has more of like a pinky finish to it. So this one just gives me more of like that peachiness that I like, that orangey kind of peachiness. And yeah, there you guys can see it. It's a very beautiful finish. It does kind of have like a dewy finish at first, but it does dry down, which I think is super nice, because I have kind of like combination to oily skin, so I don't like to, you know, apply something that's gonna be super wet or greasy on the skin. Just applying a little bit more with my brush, just kind of tapping it. Definitely when you're applying like cream products or, you know, more liquidy kind of products, definitely do more of like the tapping kind of motion. Don't swipe or like, you know, take your brush like that, because you're gonna move everything underneath there. So yeah, there you go, looking nice and like cheeky and beautiful. Okay, I think the last product, or almost last, is the brow product. I have been using this, like I said, to fill in the brows in a very natural way. I don't usually, you know, fill them in a crazy way anyway, so I just usually take this right on, especially like right on this arch, just to define a little bit more. But I do like the formula because it's not a super, again, super like waxy or creamy formula. It's just like the perfect kind of formula, and it's very easy to use and control. It's not super pigmented either. Then once I fill in everything in, I just take the brush on the other side and just brush the product out. Just like that. As you can see, I am looking quite, you know, dewy right now. The powder that I've been using is the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder. This one right here. This is literally been my go-to right now for the summer. I just use the light medium. The light medium? Yeah, light medium shade. And I take a little brush like this, especially right underneath the eyes. I've definitely been setting that quite a lot because, like I said, it's been really hot. So definitely need to set it. Just very lightly, not baking or anything. And then I take a little bit right on the T-zone as well. And I'm just kind of tapping motions there. Yeah, that is my face using Korean beauty products. I am totally in love with them. Like I said, I've been using pretty much all of these on the daily, except the foundation. The foundation is definitely the one that I haven't been using on the daily, just because I don't like to be wearing foundation every day. But other than that, like the concealer, the blush, the contour stick, I've been definitely going for them. So I'm just gonna use this on my lips. I forgot that I had this. They're really nice and pigmented, so you don't need a lot, like if you just want kind of like a tint to it. And they last a very long time on your lips because they do have like a nice kind of like matte formula, so they do last a very nice amount of time on your lips, and you don't need a lot. So I am in love with all of these products. I'll definitely link them down below so you can check them out. I think from all of them, my favorite would probably be the blush and the concealer. Definitely, if you're gonna get anything from all of these products, definitely would recommend these two. I feel like they're just really nice. The foundation is really nice as well, like I said, but these two are definitely on my top. I've been using them every day, so been loving them. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have tried anything out from, you know, Korean beauty, anything like that, anything that I should check out. Also let me know in the comments so that I can try it out and just, you know, see for myself how I feel about it. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Let me know if you got